Welcome to part 11 of my Duke Robert the Fox of Apulia game. Currently king of a decent amount of land in the Mediterranean. Currently a little bit stressed. Have some minor health issues. 172 seems a little overkill. I'm gonna start that, but then just abandon it, I think, because I don't really care about learning Saxon. So I'm still planning on joining either the HRE, the Byzantines. I'm kind of oh man, his army got decimated. I think it just has to be the HRE at this point, and then eventually we'll try to unify with the Byzantines by marriage. So the issue is that I'm ambitious and already stressed, and becoming his vassal will stress me even more. And for right now, we do have kind of this split because we have multiple kingdom titles and multiple sons. So we're going to try to wait a little bit before we do that and figure out which son we want to play. Hopefully we can use this to drop some stress. These are like 3 bad stats for us. Okay, there we go. Figure out which son we want to play, disinherit the other one, or have them take the vows or whatever. And then probably become a vassal of the HRE after that. So our sons are just, and this guy's going to start getting some traits soon. Flagellate. See, this could kill me if I'm not careful. Aggravated wound. Okay. How are we looking? Poor. Okay, so we could die at any point. Is it the end of the world? So he's going to get no counties, but he is going to get this kingdom title, the Kingdom of Sicily. We'll have a claim on it, of course, if we die. He's going to get some random county. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure where the de jure capital is. It doesn't really have one, because Sicily became a part of this. But he'll just get some random county in there, and then we can take it back from him. So even if we die, it's not the end of the world, but I'd rather live for just a little bit longer. This has been perfect. We keep getting these stress drop events. It's exactly what we needed. Perfect. Oh my god. Do I want to give this to him? It's not a bad one at all. That's fine. Or we can reduce his chance of getting it. No, I think that's fine. It's fine if he gets it. Looks like he didn't, though. So my character could just die at any point here. Flagellant, wounded, aggravated wound. I don't have know thyself. I guess I could join now that the stress isn't really going to kill me. What I kind of want to do is get a hook on him, though, so I can start with low obligations. Actually, no, let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's going to open the map up quite a bit here. My sister is having an affair. Oh dear. You're married to a king, and you slept with the count. And now you're in jail. 100 gold to get you out, sorry. It's not happening. So he gets generous. We can go diligent or patient. For my money, diligent is the best in the game, so even though it's going to cause me quite a bit of stress, I think I'm going to go with it since he is my heir for now. Generous is fine. Generous is a great stress drop mechanic, and patient is just like a very solid trait overall, but I'm pretty much always going diligent if I have the choice. So immediately we are 3rd in line to inherit the HRE. We are not an elector, but we're a pretty strong vassal, so someone's interested in voting for us. The King of Bohemia is willing to vote for us. And just like that, we're stressed again. We don't want either of our banners. Ooh, she created quite a nice tapestry. We have nothing there. So tyranny loss, not a very big deal, but we get a little bit of passive renown and some court grandeur, so better than nothing, I guess. I feel like I have to deal with the Pope at some point, too. I don't want him having all that land. I would love to get this back from him after I become emperor sometime. So there is a king of Lotharingia, there is a king of Bohemia. The rest of these are all dukes. That's a pretty powerful king. 3,700, 4,200. These guys have wars going on though. How is our culture doing? 9 more years until legalistic. Pay homage, petition liege. Okay, so where is his capital actually? It's up where you'd expect it to be roughly. Somewhere in Germany. I don't think I'm going to make the trip right now. So this is our second son. He gets shy, impatient, or gluttonous. If I'm going to play him, I'd rather have impatient than shy or gluttonous. If I'm not going to play him, shy is totally fine. And it's a little bit better for him to be shy than to be impatient if he's going to be my vassal. So if I take shy here, I think I'm pretty much committed to playing my first son, which is fine. So right now most of my vassals prefer my first son. Just keep upgrading here. Donate to charity. Yeah, let's do that. No. We don't have a wet nurse. Yeah, let's just look for one, I guess. Okay, so how's our health looking? Still poor. We can still just die at any moment. Good? Sure. You can raise our daughter as well. Okay. Oh, interesting. So this kid becomes HRE. What if? That's a pretty big what if. What if we betrothed his sister to our son and heir and then killed him? That's a little bit spicy. She's stuttering. So why are you not? Oh, she's being held as a hostage. Warden, who? This person? You gave your sister to that person. Can we arrange a marriage with her? For her? Is that her? No, that's her daughter. Okay, so I guess we just can't. But let's pin her to keep an eye on her. We did just get a new bishop. Okay, so this is a death event. Especially considering that we have poor health, this could go off at any time. Got a new bishop with 13 learning. He has gout. He might not be too long for this world. I'm gonna make him high almoner just to get his learning up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I need any of these jobs right now. Yeah, this is good. Taxes, development growth, popular opinion. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, so we got scarred. It's more prestige. The wound healed. So we're feeling fine now. Who are you betrothed to? Ah, yes, my Duke of Majorca. Okay. So their kids are going to inherit that. Princess Rosalind. Good luck over there. The true royal court. There we go. By the time this guy is 10, we could ask him to take the vows, which he might do as he's shy. These guys are having control issues. I'll just help them out. I can put you back on development growth instead of gold. We were just using the gold one to get out of debt a little bit sooner. I think once I get diplomat, I'm gonna come into whole of body, get know thyself. Okay, so this is actually my bastard daughter, right? If I lose this, I actually get quite a bit of stress. Okay. The Princess of Fashion. I gotta do something about this event. There was a new patch since I was last playing this game, but this is on the old patch. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Usually I start a new game when there's a new patch, but this time I'm just playing my old game on the new patch, so I'm not sure if anything will go wrong or what's different about it. Generous Liege, or make our Kaiser have a higher opinion of us. Okay, I guess we get that. This guy's got like every secret in the book already exposed, so I don't know if we can find any secrets on him. But let's have a look in his court. Okay. So I guess the next thing is just take Venice. If we get both parts of it, that's another kingdom title. He's got no chance against us, right? Especially if we call our allies in. Yeah, let's just start it now. We might as well. And I don't think I need this prestige for anything. I already reformed my culture, so we might as well just call our allies in. Time to join the Empire, Venice. So we'll head up here. He does have 5k. I think we just go straight for it. I think he's coming over here to siege Pisa, which really does not matter too much to me. So I need to keep an eye on if we find secrets on our liege. Yeah, that's fine. You can take that. So our last pick is Gregarious, Greedy, or Lustful. I'm almost always going Gregarious here. Lustful has its uses. I don't like playing with Greedy because it gives you stress in a lot of different ways. I don't think the income is enough to make up for it. Is there any reason I take Lustful here? His intrigue is pretty poor. Then again, his diplomacy is pretty poor, and I value diplomacy more than intrigue. This is an excellent character in my opinion. Gregarious, Diligent, Just. He is going to get that, but I don't think it's going to be worth much war score, and we're going to take his capital off of it, so... I feel like I need more siege weapons. Actually, we have a lot. Well, most of those are our friends. So let's go Diplomat. I could grab Medicine Focus. It depends how long I actually want to live on this character. Only 35, but our son is... basically ready to be played. Yeah, I'm gonna go Scholarship Focus here. I can switch to my son at any point, really, without much difficulty, I don't think. We're pretty strong. None of our vassals, I think, are like ready to challenge us, and people are gonna like him a lot. It's gonna be a lot easier to get elected HRE as him, I think, than an ambitious character. Although this character is actually pretty good too. We'll see. I think they'll prefer my son though. Okay, so our liege did die. We have a new Holy Roman Emperor. He is a Salian. So it's just his son. And he's been excommunicated. That's actually interesting. He's already been punished for all these though. He's only got one county and one empire title. Interesting. So now we're first in line. So we can't do anything about our contract right now. Well, I guess we could if we renegotiated it. I think he might put us on his council, maybe as chancellor. Our diplomacy is really good. Is he on my capital? He is. Oh dear. Oh dear, he's getting that super fast. I don't think I can get there in time. What I'm going to do is put myself here, and then siege him down here. And then regardless of him getting my capital, he'll just be fully occupied once we get both of his counties, and then that'll be a win. He might get like my son or my wife or something or whatever. Okay, so he made us marshal. That's fine. It's gonna lower the control. It's gonna take our people away. Yeah, that's really annoying. He must have really good siege weapons. I was just raising my my walls too. I guess I need to make a keep here. But we should be able to win this war, no problem, once we get this. He's got a bunch of siege weapons and he's just sitting on the node next to me instead of on top of me. Okay, so he gets zealous. If we want him to take the vows, that's perfect, so let's take that option. You're not going to get that before me, are you? Wow, that's actually really close. If he was just sitting his siege weapons here, it would be a lot better. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. There we go. Okay, so a lot of stuff went wrong here. He got my daughter, so we'll free you. He got my bastard daughter. We'll free her. He got my court physician. Looks like that's it. So we'll give him his job back. Who was that? You? I think so. Okay, we got no prisoners. We want to raise the control in our capital, because it got captured, unfortunately. So we're about to raise the development level here. Oh, no, we were raising the development level here, right? Yeah, that's what we want to do, because we want to get this to 30 to make our university. Gives us quite a nice benefit. And we're holding too much now. So our son here is not favored, is 10, so he can take the vows. If we use the hook, it's an 80%. We could wait for his third trait, and as long as it's like a pious trait or like generous or something like that, then it'll probably raise the likelihood that he takes the vows. So we'll just wait a couple years. I think we should be okay. We're fine health right now. Can we make this now? Yes, let's do that. Okay, we don't want our capital getting sieged at all. I'm just going to flagellate on cooldown, I think. I don't really need to donate to charity anymore. We're kind of ready to play our son, basically, that's why. So if we get another failed treatment, then it's not the end of the world. We could always voluntarily stress ourselves, I guess. I'll wait until my other son takes the vows, though. And we'll get our son married right away because we don't want to have anything happen to our firstborn son. I'm tempted to take this. I'm tempted to take that. This will also make it more likely that other people will vote for us to become emperor because it'll make people of other cultures like us more. And there's tons of people of other cultures in the empire. I noticed that a lot of people that play this game don't like becoming Holy Roman Emperor, and they will like kind of use a mod to stop it from happening. And like sometimes it's nice when you're just playing your own little realm and you don't want to become emperor, and I get that, but I feel like in general and in this game specifically, we have a lot of potential to kind of like take over Europe here. The Pope being this powerful is kind of annoying. So what am I doing with Venice? This doesn't really work for us because we're not a republic. So there's no real point holding on to it. So we got a new... Oh, this is really good. He's got pretty good health. He is scaly. He's got decent learning, and he's young, so he's going to be around for a while. He's also not like an evil guy. Trusting, calm, and gregarious. So this is a really, really nice bishop to get, I feel. Hopefully nothing bad happens to him. So we finished converting faith over there. These ones are still gonna take a long time. Yeah, but let's just get it started. This guy should be working on it too. So it looks like he had a daughter. Why is the daughter not your heir? If something happens to him, we can always fix it. So what's the plan here? With me being his heir, we could murder him. It would cause us 172 stress. If I become emperor, then I do get a vote, and I can vote for my son. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, so that one failed. This could end up working out, or we could just die before it happens. But if I can murder him and then vote my son as heir and then die and become my son, I think that that would be just about perfect. If there's a claimant faction that gets pressed against us, then that's fine. Like, we can just be king of this area and not worry about it too much if we lose the empire title, because we can always get it back. Can I, this guy took my artifact, didn't he? Can I, like, demand it back from him? Or did I get it back from him? Oh, I did, okay, that's cool. I guess from winning the war or whatever. But yeah, I think I just give this away, right? Does this... if I give this to you, because you're lowborn. Oh, so you become a house. Interesting. So this is feudal. Ooh. Or we can just keep the stress. Oh, that's a lot, though. I think with the aggravated wound, our risk of dying is already pretty high, but with stress level 2 on top of it, it's almost over the top. I don't know if I see that murder going off if I don't take a stress drop here. We can afford it. Fickle, forgiving, or trusting will lose opinion of us. Generous, compassionate, or humble will lose opinion of us. Well, these people are more likely to like me right now, I think. Yeah, whatever. I mean, this is such a small difference. Okay, so year of age. We do not want you to be a knight, that's for sure. Not that I'm planning to go to war. Ambitious. No, that's not what we wanted. We didn't want either of these. So there's no way he takes the vows if he's ambitious. And there's not a great chance he takes the vows if he's sadistic either. Sometimes you just get two bad choices. That's pretty much the worst choices we could have got. Disinheriting is always an easy option too. And if we disinherit him, then we can always re-inherit him as our brother and he'll like us. And then we can always give him land if we conquer more land. I don't really want him to be either of these things. Yeah, let's just go ambitious. He won't take the vows now, but we can just disinherit him. Actually, maybe I do that right now. 43 more stress. Okay, whatever. And then, yeah. Whoa, why are you here? There we go. Okay, so now we obviously... Oh, and he got terrible education. That's too bad. Now we obviously really want to get this guy married right away. So the Duke of Toulouse has a daughter. He has a son who has a daughter, so she's probably not going to ever inherit this. She's kind of evil. She doesn't have the greatest stats. But it's a nice alliance. And they're kind of like age appropriate. Decent house. It does give us prestige. I think I'm just going to do this. You could always grand wedding, but I don't really see the point of it right now. Whatever, let's just go for that. My son is going to have kind of an evil wife to deal with here, but whatever. Okay, so now we are emperor. I don't think we actually murdered him, did we? No, someone else did. About 1 million things we just inherited. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we inherited some wars as well. And we can now vote on our successor and stuff like that. I'm gonna figure out the rest of this being emperor business in the next part. It looks like we have some stuff to deal with, but thank you for watching this part. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next part.